Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I thought I would show you this. One of my followers had a great point that this is a public shooting range, and they're closed on New Year's Day, Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. And my friend had a good point. Are they pushing religion? Are they closed because of a religious holiday? You know, his point was, what should they close it on the Muslim day, the Pakistani day? So yeah, that's a great point. This is a public range, and yeah, it's closed on Easter, one day that people have off that I'm sure they would love to go shooting big time. Very sad. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and it's a holiday, it's Easter. I thought I was going to make a video on how they're completely out of control here in Charlotte County, Florida, where they won't let you shoot unless you, as you can see, must qualify before using 100 to 200 range. See RSO for details. And they close it down on a holiday, and as you heard in the first part of the video, that's kind of weird. Why are they pushing religion here? Because what does religion have to do with a public gun range? So anyways, we're just reporting. Anyways, I don't have a gun, I'm not shooting, I'm just at a park walking and taking video, and I'm pointing out the fact that yes, they are still doing the illegal you have to qualify before you can shoot at the long gun range, where they literally take your ID into a room and hide it. Last time I was here from me, and they won't tell me what they did with it. They're not telling me if they're scanning with it. They're not telling me, you know, if they're writing down all the information. And like we've mentioned many times before, there's a law in the books where it's a third-degree felony for them to keep records of people that have a gun. And that's what they're doing. And they're denying it, but that is what they're doing. So this is sad. This is un-American. Apparently this is the police state. They got an archery range now. I did not know that. This is the little Nazi range office right here, where they take your ID. And who knows, I'm sure they're scanning it and or swiping it to get all the information. And there is a camera, what do you know? So tyranny is still happening here, unfortunately. So anytime you get a chance here in Charlotte County, come to Cecil Webb range, protest that they're making you give your ID, giving your name. And so basically our theory is that they're doing this to find out all the long gun range, all the people that have long guns, basically like the ones that I've talked about before, and you guys know in history, the kind of people that know how to reach out and touch something that, like in the beginning of the war with the British said, it's not fair, you guys are cheating. And what they meant by that is that when the Americans were here and we wanted to separate from the British and for our freedom, we were taking a long gun, and we weren't standing in a freaking row like they were, like idiots, where you can get pegged easily. I mean, just you're a non-moving target. And anyways, yes, we were in trees, behind bushes, behind hills, mountains, and etc. And now they are IDing. I mean, they're making you write your regular name, your cursive name. They're getting your ID because they want to know who's got the AR-15, 50 cal, 308, AK-47, and so yeah, they know. Well, just like you remember with Nazi Germany, man. They knew who had the guns, and when they went for full Nazism, they came and got the guns. No guns, and nobody can fight back. So I already did a FOIA request to the Charlotte County Sheriff if we are under the Constitution. I also do see that they are going for lead. That is a sluice box. Interesting. So, anyways, yes, we are still un-American here, unfortunately, in Charlotte County, Florida. You are not free. Oh, and getting back to the sheriff. So I already did do a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act. I did ask, are we under the Constitution or are we under martial law? Because the way that he acts, and then when you look at the police and the Charlotte County sheriffs, their names, their badges, these are all military names. I mean, you look at the bars, the stars, the bars, everything. It's you're under military, and some people know and don't know that all the states that are 100 miles from the border, 100 miles inland, you almost literally have no constitution. They can do whatever they want to you because they're calling that a border patrol. So Florida, the whole freaking state, is literally under border control. It's insane. So I am starting to wonder if that's what's going on, if that's what they're claiming. And since the whole state is 100 miles from the border, that Constitution is suspended and they can do whatever they want, pretty much. So anyways, this is Cecil Webb Range, Charlotte County, still unconstitutional, 3rd-degree felony. I'll show it to you one more time. We've got other video of this on the channel. So they call it Freedom does too. He's the one that busted this insanity in the beginning, and then they've changed it and changed it. And but then they got this now. This is insane. They're even doing a gate now. This is just getting really out of hand. Unbelievable. God save America, man. Very sad.
Hey Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... for life hating so much. Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before,
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time, we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head, help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.